And that's exactly what I've done there.
Going.
Right guys, day one still, round two of the Morocco tour. We're at Maaden Golf Course. Unfortunately, we've only got time for 9 holes here this afternoon, then we've got to go and meet the sales guys who haven't got to play any golf today. Unlucky lads. They're doing hotel tours, learning about the product, which means when you call through to the call centre, they know exactly what they're selling you. All educated, lovely, lovely. So I'm still with Martin. I'm probably just going to be filming myself playing golf. As I said, he's very new to the game and I don't want to put him off with the camera. Question is, can I continue my form from this morning, where I was +2 through 17 with 15 pars on the card? That is so boring and not like me, but I absolutely loved it. So whack some comments down below. Can I get anywhere near that standard for 9 holes today, which means would be 1 or 2 over through 9. Let's get going, check out this golf course. We've also got another little subject to talk about during this video. We'll get onto that in a minute. So 5 sets of tees here at Maaden, and we've gone for the very sensible middle ground of the yellows. Just 9 holes, but if we extrapolate that to 18, total yardage 5,800 meters, that's about 6,400 yards. So choosing tees wisely, trying to have some fun. Come back down. Another green and reg for me with a wedge in hand. Loving these tailor-made wedges so far. Again, I think it's more to do with the fact that I've practiced quite a lot with the short clubs recently. But green and reg, birdie putt on the first. And today's theme, right? So Maaden, hold on a minute. There goes Martin's golf ball. Thin bullet. The theme today, KYLE Phillips, designer of this golf course. Don't know if any of you guys pay much attention to who designs golf courses or the courses that KYLE Phillips has designed, but in the last decade or so he has been responsible for some of the best new golf courses in the world. So we're going to go through a little list today. Top 5 KYLE Phillips golf courses featuring Maaden. Obviously 1 hole in, but we'll tell you how good this course is after 9 holes. Certainly one of the top rated ones in Morocco, so looking forward to seeing the rest of it. Let's see how I get on with this birdie putt, and as we make our way around, we'll go through that list of top 5 KYLE Phillips golf courses. Properly went the other way, didn't it? It did. Just that last minute. 16th par and 18 holes, counting this morning's round. Oh, there. Left ball. It's another fairway out there.
Yep. I think it's three.
It's a well-timed miss. Right, ball located in the wrong fairway bunker. So these guys teeing off towards me, hoping they're not reaching me. I'm meant to be up there. Guesswork? I reckon I've got 140-ish. Right, first up on the list of KYLE Phillips golf courses, I'm going to go back to England and near London. It's called the Grove. I'm sure you guys are familiar with it. I filmed there a couple of times with Mark Crossfield, played with Soph and Lockie there during Ronan Keating's charity golf day, which is a great day out. I've also watched an event there. It was hosted the 2006 WC World Golf Championships, where a certain Tiger Woods went a little bit bananas on the rest of the field. Can't remember exactly how far he won by, but it was approaching double digits, if not more. One of those ones where the rest of the players there just couldn't live with him on the week. I was there all 4 days actually, so got to get right up close and personal with him on the Thursday and the Friday, where there was barely any fans there. So for a budding Tiger Woods fan who's fairly young at the time, that must have been 21-ish. That was really exciting. Alright, fatted that a little bit, but back to the golf. So yeah, Tiger Woods winning by miles, played there a couple of times. It's an absolutely fantastic course, really good option for anyone looking to combine a city break in London with a lot of luxury and a fantastic golf course. The conditioning is always brilliant, the hotel and the club facilities, etc, are unbelievably good. It's not the cheapest place in the world to play golf, but you're looking at around, in low season, 160, one night, one round, that sort of thing. So as I said, combining that with a couple of days in the city in London, it's a fantastic place to play, and definitely one of KYLE Phillips's better golf courses. In.
Oh, you'll take a par on that one.
You don't miss when I point the camera at you when you're putting.
Oh, beautiful.
Lovely. Oh, whew, 18 pars and 20 holes. Train keeps chewing. Right, 470-ish par 5. So definitely within range in 2, if I can get another good drive away. Question is, well, I take another par, but can I make my first birdie in Morocco and really get this going? Can't hit it much better than that. A bit up the left, but should be okay. Right, as I said, decent strike with the driver. We're kind of guessing on yardages again. I reckon I've got about 165, 170. So gonna hit 7-iron in, and again, this is a really good indication of tee choice. All of these par 5s are well within range for me if I'm hitting a decent drive. So really, when I'm playing this well, I should be playing from further back, hence the scoring. But yeah, hopefully I can knock this on in 2, make that birdie. Cut a bit. Oh, yard too far left. I absolutely ripped it, so happy with the strike with the old 7-iron, and it was definitely the right club. Just aimed at the left side of the green and pulled it a fraction, missed it, maybe a yard or 2 left of where the boundary really was, so probably in 5 or 6 yards left of where I was really aiming. It's bounced left down into a drop off, so I'm gonna have to get up and down for that birdie, but we shall see. Yeah, good shot.
Thank you.
Very good. Just need to point this camera at you when you're playing and you're playing worldies. Oh, how many pars is that now? Played, how many holes is this? 4 now. So 21 holes, 19 pars. What is going on here? That was such a timid birdie putt there. I should have been hitting that harder. Pathetic. Right, I've never seen that in my life. They've got the resort and the course's water reserves here in the form of reservoirs stretching all the way up the right hand side of this hole. They've turned it into a hazard, which is actually quite clever. Actually looks pretty cool. Don't think it'd be for me if I saw it on every single golf course I played, but all the way around the world, this is the first time I've ever seen that. Anyway, back to KYLE Phillips, and we're going to stay in the UK for number 2 on the list. This is a course I actually haven't played yet. Now, I've said it before in videos that I'm a little bit ashamed of how little golf I've played in Scotland. And one of the best courses to have been built there in recent years or recent decades is undoubtedly Kingsbarns. Now, some of you will recognise this from the rotation on the Alfred Dunhill Links. It's one of the 3 courses they play in that competition. And I have to admit that if I was going to the St Andrews area, obviously take Old Course out of the equation because that's the bucket list course up there. Kingsbarns would be the course I'd be going up there to play. As I said, not played it yet, but every single person in the YGT office who I've spoken to absolutely raves about this place. Looks unbelievably spectacular, 100% up there towards the top end of my bucket list, and definitely one of KYLE Phillips and Scotland's best ever golf courses. Another par coming up. This is getting boring now. Right, 23 holes in, 21 pars later, and I'm kind of like pinching myself.
Just a little.
I don't know what's going on. To be fair, like I said, these are very playable holiday courses, but you still got to hit the shot. So 165-ish par 3, 7 iron. Use a club. Oh, that's a 10-foot bird, but oh, come on, be aggressive with this one. Be aggressive. 22 pars, 24 holes.
He just likes to go par.
Oh my goodness. So as I keep saying, there's not a huge amount of trouble out here so far in Morocco, Marrakech, the area. The 2 courses I've been playing on so far, you can get away with leaking the odd shot. Having said that, I haven't leaked too many. I have got away with 2 or 3, I'd say, through the course of the day. But the rest of the day, I'm actually just hitting lots of good shots, lots of greens, lots of fairways, putting quite fine, getting up and down when I need to. So yeah, 22 pars out of 24 holes, level par on this one, so that's 6 pars on the trot since we teed off here at Maaden. So we're going to go into, while I ramble on about myself, I'm going to change the subject a little bit and go back to the KYLE Phillips subject, and I'm going to go number 3 on the list. And I would go for this course because it's the top ranked course in all of Europe, Le Fontaine, but I'm going to shun it off this list purely because it's uber private and very few people are ever going to play it. So I'm going to go somewhere else in Europe, and this is the Sicilian coast, a place called Verdura. Anyone who keeps a keen eye on the European tour will know this venue. Absolutely stunning looking golf course right down by the sea. One of our players who we sponsor, actually, Guido Migliozzi, some of you will recognise the name because he's had a couple of European Tour wins this season, his maiden season on the European Tour, so keep it up, Guido, going very well. But he's played down there and we've spoken about the course and he absolutely loves it. I haven't seen much except photographs of the place, but it does look unbelievably stunning. And anyone who watches this channel or Mark Crossfield's channel will know that we spent a decent amount of time in Italy as well. And it's a very underrated golfing destination. Everything away from the golf course is what you expect from Italy. World-class food, amazing wine, scenery beyond belief, awesome cities. But there are some very good golf courses out there as well. And Verdura is certainly one high up on my list that I've not yet played. I definitely want to go back to Italy and play that one. So another lovely course, Kyle. Well played, sir. Right, 510-ish yard par 5. So in theory within reach again with a good tee shot. Oh, let's keep this party going. It's just a don't hit it right shot, I think. And that's exactly what I've done there. Going. Right, back-to-back terrible shots for the first time really today. But, as I keep saying, there's not a lot of danger out here, so I'm going to go and drop a club over to Martin and shoot up to my ball. Basically just pull hook one when trying to hit a big cut. Just back onto the first hole really, so it should be fine. Went through a tree as well, so everything's going my way today.
I didn't see where that one went, but
pull hooked it, but I got away with it again.
Ah, he's a jammy sod today.
Got a chance from there.
Everything's a chance.
Spin. Flipped out. Oh. That was going 5 feet past if it didn't hit the pin. 2019 though, park with the pin in.
Exactly.
Yeah, another 3 or 4 yards, that was in. Right, just before the final birdie putt, what will probably be yet another par. Absolute machine today. Going to jump across to the UAE. Lots of good golf courses out both in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, but one in Abu Dhabi in particular is KYLE Phillips' Yaz Links. Now, I would not class this as a links course, but in terms of the overall style of the golf course, not necessarily the way it plays, because obviously we're talking first firm sandy type soil for links courses, with the elements coming massively into play as well, but the look and the style of the play at Yaz Links is certainly linksy, if that makes any sense. And of course you've got weather just like you do here in Morocco. It's a fantastic golf course, very different to all the others out in the UAE. It kind of stands out from the pack, so if you're looking for something a little bit different on the UAE holiday, certainly include that one in the package. But yeah, birdie putt time. Those 4 courses from KYLE Phillips are absolutely fantastic, and I'll give you my summary of my thoughts here at Maaden when I've hopefully rolled this in and when I've cooled down a bit inside, because it's getting very hot now. What time is it, Martin, roughly? About
5:15.
5:15, and it kind of just been gradually building throughout the day, so maybe play your golf in the morning in Morocco. That might be the way forward. Oh, another one. Another one. Right, just got to a hotel in the middle of the Medina. This is the Riad in Marrakech, and what a place this is. This is proper old school Morocco. Not like your luxury resorts like we're going to be seeing for the rest of the week. It's lovely here, don't get me wrong, but it is just pure Morocco tradition. And I think we're about to go and have dinner on the roof, up there somewhere. So I'll give you my thoughts on Maaden when I get up there and see what the food's all about, and meet the sales boys too.
Don't know anything about her. Worth finding out.
So I must admit, when I got back in from that amazing rooftop dinner here at the riads in Marrakech in the Medina, I pretty much passed straight out. Belly full of food, a couple of beers, and I was gone. But it was an amazing experience. Hearing Call to Prayer up on the roof as well was pretty cool. So as promised, I thought I'd give you my final thoughts on Maaden, which is the number 5th course on my KYLE Phillips list. Now again, just like the course I played in the morning, it was very much unashamedly holiday golf. There wasn't a huge amount of trouble out there. So you could be a bit wild off the tee. Luckily, I played pretty well again, made a nice string of pars. But overall, the condition of the course is absolutely fantastic. The fairways are pure, the greens are brilliant. There was gorgeous white sand in the greenside bunkers. Didn't get to experience any of it, but you know. So yeah, overall, Maaden, definitely a course I'd recommend if anyone's coming out to Morocco and looking for a relaxing, fun, playable test of golf. So yeah. That's day 1 complete at Morocco. About to launch into day 2. Got golf this morning and then checking into a hotel this afternoon where hopefully I'll get a bit of time to do some editing and also look around the hotel because apparently it's pretty pucker. Did I just say pucker? So yeah, as usual, if you enjoyed the video, whack some comments down below. Ask me any questions you might have about this amazing destination. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, you know the drill by now. And I'll see you guys soon when we get to the next golf course on our Morocco tour itinerary. Thanks for watching.